Alright, what's going on everyone? My name is Tyson. Welcome to kind of a random video, but potentially the first of a series of videos where I'm going to be breaking the boundaries of Death Stranding and seeing what I can find. I was recording some pickup footage for some of the cutscenes because I realized when I was doing some editing that some of the cutscenes either were too choppy of a frame rate or were too dark, so you couldn't see many of the details. And I said, fuck playing through the whole game again. I'm going to use Wiimod and just teleport everywhere. And I remembered my friend Nolan saying, oh yeah, if you teleport everywhere, it's all really fucking glitchy. Because he wasn't really that into the game. He just wanted the story and the scenery. And yeah, so he told me about that, but I didn't expect it to be anywhere near this glitchy where, shit like this happens where Sam is just squatting for no apparent reason. I mean, it becomes obvious once you start moving. And there was a cut where I was in photo mode for a little bit, trying to get a good shot of that, but I just thought that was fucking funny as shit. Anyway, yeah, so pretty much the rest of this is just going to be various shots where, like, in this case, I was just exploring the area outside of this mule camp, and later on there's other ones. I'll just chime in when there's something that needs to be said, but I just kind of fast forward through parts that don't really need that much exposure, because it's pretty much just regular gameplay. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this.
By a mule. Find somewhere to hold up. Look around and trust your instincts. Thanks.
This point I thought was pretty cool because when I look back here, you can actually see underneath the geometry there. You can see where they stopped rendering it, I guess I should say. Now this part ended up being a totally happy accident because I was just kind of fucking around, trying to see how exactly these glitches were working. Like, here you can see I put down a marker while in first person mode and it just kind of locks Sam in place in this weird stance. And I thought it was just going to zoom me over there, but no, it just kind of makes you glitch out. And then when I undid the lock, I ended up phasing through the ground, and then this happened. Sped it up really quick because it was annoying and took a while. But yeah, so I ended up underneath the ground in the first distribution center, south of Capital Knot City. So I did some exploring just because, it kind of made me think of PT boundary breakers or people who are using hacks to be able to go in areas that you can't normally. Like, there's that one video, at least one video, where you can see them exploring the town, even though it's low res as far as the modeling, because you're not supposed to be able to be there in regular gameplay. Anyway. Yeah, I just thought it was really interesting. They put so much detail, despite you not really being able to go here normally. Like, every single one of those blocks is labeled with something. Now, I don't know if they're all unique. It might be that every row is pretty much the same or mirrored, but I still thought that it was cool that they left all of that detail in there. So, yeah.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Always like the quiet.
Weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Weapons restriction beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear.
So how about it? Aren't you getting tired of the grind? Isn't this what you've been waiting for this whole time? A game over.
Now, this part I thought was really interesting because I thought, you know, I'm going to go ahead and just teleport out and see if it actually beats the boss. That's kind of what happens, but it seems more like it just breaks the game because it doesn't count it as you beating the boss. You're not supposed to be able to leave that arena. That is the biggest scripted boss battle in the first area of the game. And I think the game was just confused. So I went ahead and skipped ahead so you can see this part where Sam just gets forced backward. I was very confused. I don't know if that's normally what happens if you're in the boss battle, but like if there's, I know that there's like these visible boundaries, but it was just weird seeing that happen. And there's actually another iteration of that coming up here pretty soon. Not right here. Here was even funnier, honestly, to me, just because what the fuck. I did not expect to be flying this high above everything. And so I'm just like, okay, well, I can't really do anything up here, so let's try it over here. And ended up on top of this crane. I was impressed that they even they bothered with the sounds to be right, you know? I have no idea why you would never be able to walk on this normally. But I guess it's just that Kojima Productions' attention to detail. I don't know. But then this happened, and I was like, oh, well, never mind that. Oh my god. Yeah, this video was unintentional. I thought it was funny that all this ended up happening while I was dicking around with teleportation and just jumping between different areas to get the different cutscenes. And of course, I fall and die here because apparently the invisible floor does not go on forever. But, and then this part I left in just because you can see where the invisible floor is even as the, I guess, BB version of Sam and the seam. But, yeah. There's not really a whole lot left for me to say, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm thinking I might do more of these in the future because this is just barely scratching the surface of fucking with this. I can totally do this in other areas, and I actually plan on doing it just for making it easier for things like, you know, exploring the ruins of Middle Knot so that I can see the orange light that has been rumored in the game. So, anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, this is, oh wait, here's the part. Alright, this is Retro Hellspawn signing out. Have a good one. Actually, here are some post thoughts. I wasn't really thinking about it, and yeah, so there's going to be a video coming. I don't know how many of you saw the post that I made on the channel. It's just a GIF of the Game Awards 2020 and the date. I'm not going to say anything more other than there is a video coming. It's coming before the Game Awards. It's just going to be a quick ruse news, probably about a half hour, maybe 45 minutes. I don't know yet. I'm going to try and slap that together as quickly as possible, but keep it quality. And you guys should be seeing that soon. Any further videos will kind of depend on the Game Awards, but after I finish that, regardless, I'm going to be taking a bit of a hiatus because I need to focus on building my business that I plan on doing. So while I still will make some videos, it's going to be a lot more sporadic even than usual. Streams should still happen, but what streams I do may change, and they'll probably all be in the evening, just because, like I said, I'm going to be trying to build my business, so I need the day to be able to do business. And that business, of course, is kind of technology. I'm a tech guy. So, anyway, I just kind of wanted to let you guys know that's coming in the future, not too distant future, I should say. And then after that, the next videos are probably going to be movies that don't suck. I have at least 2 that I want to do before making any sort of ruse content afterward. And again, ruse content is going to be dependent upon if what I think is going to happen at the Game Awards happens. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, until next time, this is Retro Hellspawn signing out. Have a good one.